welcome everyone. I'm your science teacher Himlata Chandolia. Students, today we are going to complete chapter number 9 of class 7 science, that is soil. Students, in this chapter we learned and studied about what is soil and how the formation of soil takes place. We also discussed about soil profile and types of soil and the properties of soil, and we had discussed the very important topic which are related to the present scenario and which are very much related to our environment, that is soil pollution and soil erosion. Okay students, today we are going to discuss the question answers of this chapter, and the question answers are given in our textbook. Okay, so begin with question number 1, and question 1 is take the most suitable answer in question 1 and 2. These are multiple choice, you have to choose the correct one. First one is, in addition to the rock particles the soil contains. Yes, along with rock particles अब soil में और क्या क्या होता है? Read one by one. Air and water, water and plants, minerals, organic matter, air and water, water, air and plants. And after reading all the 4 options, option number 3 is correct. Along with rock particles, soil contains minerals, organic matter, air and water. Okay, proceed to the next question class, and next question is, the water holding capacity is the highest in, yes, in which type of soil the water holding capacity is highest? Is it highest in sandy soil, clay soil, loamy soil, or the mixture of land and sand and loam? So the correct answer is clay soil. So you have to take the second option. Proceed to the next question class, and next question is, match items in column first with column second. First you have to read both the columns carefully and try to match them correctly. And again I'm repeating myself, class 7, don't write zigzag in your notebooks. आपको आपकी notebook में question के सामने उसका correct answer लिखना है. Am I clear? Okay, so begin with the first one. A home for living organism. Read all the columns. Okay, let's begin with the first one. Large particles, no, it is not going. All kinds of soil, yes, it is the correct match. So we will match it with B. Fine. Next one, upper layer of the soil, and we know upper layer of the soil is the most fertile and it is dark in color, so it is matching with option C, dark in color. समझ में आ गया? Next one, sandy soil. We know the particles of sand are large. Fine. So it will go with A, large particles. Next one, middle layer of the soil, and last one is clay soil. अब middle layer of the soil, अब हमारे पास options कितने बचे हैं? सिर्फ 2 options are there. So read them. Small particles and packed tight. It is not going to match with middle layer of the soil. Read the next one. Lesser amount of humus. Yes, in the middle layer of the soil it is having lesser amount of humus. Fine class. And last one is clay soil, and clay soil is matching with D, that is small particles and packed tight. Okay, you have to do your question in this way, but don't match like this. You have to write the correct answer just in front of it. Okay, proceed to the next question class, and next question is, explain how soil is formed. We already learnt in the previous video how soil is formed, by the process of weathering, isn't it? So we will write, soil is formed through the process of weathering. Weathering is a process of physical breakdown and chemical decomposition of rocks and minerals near or at the surface of the earth. We can include the biological weathering also. It is done by bacteria or many other microorganisms. Okay. This physical and chemical decomposition is primarily done by wind, water and climate. Okay, as a result of these processes, large rock pieces are converted into smaller pieces and eventually to soil. Is that clear to everybody? You have to write this answer. Proceed to the next question, class, and next question is, how clay soil useful for crops? We studied that clay soil is very much useful for the crop production, but how it is useful? Let's begin. We will write, due to very small size of the particles of the clay soil, particles are tightly packed. Okay, they are packed tightly, therefore can retain water. Important point, class. Clay soil is also rich in organic matter. Second important point. समझ में आया? For growing crops such as wheat, gram and paddy, the soil that is good at retaining water and rich in organic matter is suitable, and we know all these characteristics are found in clay soil. So we can say, therefore clay soil having these characteristics are useful for such kind of crops. That's why clay soil is useful for the crop production. Okay, proceed to the next question, class, and next question is, list the differences between clay soil and sandy soil. They are asking you the differences, and beta, whenever we have to differentiate between two things, we always have to write the differences in tabular form. Okay, as you are observing on the screen. Fine. सबसे पहले हम columns बना लेंगे, first for clay soil and second one for is sandy soil, and write down one by one all the differences. First one is, the proportion of fine particle is higher, and here the proportion of large particle is higher. Fine. Next difference, particles are packed tightly. हमने अभी पढ़ा. Particles are loosely packed. Next difference is that it can hold good amount of water, because particles are tightly packed, तो obvious सी बात है, it is having the characteristics that it can hold the good amount of water. Its ability to retain water is low. Fine. Next important difference is, water cannot drain quickly. समझ में आ गया? And here water can drain quickly. Along with these differences, we can write more differences. Okay, so we will write, in clay soil it is heavy in weight, and sandy soil it is light in weight. Okay beta. Next one, less air is trapped between the particles. Yes, because they are tightly packed. Okay, more air is trapped between the particles. Fine, class 7th. Next, it is rich in humus. We know clay soil is also having the organic matter. Fine, so it is rich in humus, and here sandy soil, it is not rich in humus. So you have to write those differences in this question. Fine, class. Move to the next question, class, and next question is, sketch the cross section of soil and label the various layers. Yes, this diagram is in our textbook. You have to draw or you have to sketch this diagram, and here in this diagram you have to label the different layers, which we call them horizons. Okay, let's begin with at the bottom. At the bottom we are having the unweathered rock, and that is known as bedrock. Fine. Above it the C horizon, and above C it is B horizon, and at the top, which is known as the top soil, it is A horizon. You have to draw this diagram and kindly write down the heading of the diagram, whatever you are preparing. Fine. It is soil profile. Fine, class 7th. In this way you have to draw the diagram and label it. Fine. Move to the next question, class. And next question is, Razia conducted an experiment in the field related to the rate of percolation. Fine. She observed that it took 40 minutes for 200 ml of water to percolate through the soil sample. Calculate the rate of percolation. Read the question carefully. It is very easy. And class 7th, always remember numericals are very important for us. Fine. So how much time? 40 minutes. For how much ml of water? 200 ml of water. And I hope you remember the formula, how we can calculate the rate of percolation. Students, the formula is rate of percolation is amount of water upon percolation time. And in this question, what are given? The given is the amount of water is 200 ml. Fine. And the percolation time is 40 minutes. So we are having the percolation time, we are having the amount of water. To calculate the rate of percolation, we have to put the values in our formula. And our formula is amount of water upon percolation time. So amount of water is 200 ml and what is the time? It is 40 ml. So it's very easy. ये तो बहुत easy numerical है. It is like this. 0 से 0 कट गया. 4 के टेबल में 5 टाइम्स क्या आता है? 20. So your answer is 5 ml per minute. It is your percolation rate. Fine. And always remember, you have to write the unit ml per minute. Without unit, your answer will not be accepted. Fine, class. Move to the next question, class. And next question is, explain how soil pollution and soil erosion could be prevented. Yes, you are having two conditions, soil pollution and soil erosion. How can we prevent them? Okay, students, first we will write about the prevention of soil pollution. Fine. और soil pollution में हम लिखेंगे the persistent build-up of toxic compounds in the soil is defined as soil pollution. First you will write the definition of soil pollution. समझ में आ गया? After that, to prevent soil pollution, its causes must be controlled. This is the ultimate solution. What are the causes of soil pollution? You have to control them. Okay, the first one is plastic and polythene bags destroy the fertility of soil, and you know how they destroy the fertility of soil. So we will write, hence they should be disposed properly and if possible their use should be avoided. So just avoid the use of polythene and plastic and use some eco-friendly materials in just place of plastic and polythenes. Second cause is that some waste products from industries and homes pollute soil. Yes, these pollutants should be treated chemically to make them harmless before they are disposed. Do you remember the neutralization we had studied in chapter acids, bases and salts? फैक्ट्री से जो भी निकलता है, वेस्ट निकलता है, फर्स्ट वी हैव टू ट्रीट देम एंड मेक देम lesser harmful, okay, and after that we can drain them. Fine. The next one is other pollutants of soil include pesticides, insecticides. Therefore excessive use of these substances should be avoided. Yes, in our houses or in our agriculture farm we are using them and their excessive use cause the soil pollution. Fine, students. Further we will write the how we can prevent the soil erosion. So we will write the prevention of soil erosion. Okay. Removal of the upper fertile layer of soil, that is the topsoil, by strong winds flowing water is known as soil erosion. Again you have to write first what is soil erosion, and after that we will write the solution. Roots of plant bind the soil firmly and prevent soil erosion. Absence of plants leads to soil erosion. प्लांट्स होते हैं तो प्लांट्स की रूट क्या करती हैं, सॉइल को बाइंड करके रखती हैं, बट अगर प्लांट्स ही नहीं है तो सॉइल को बाइंड करने के लिए कोई चीज़ नहीं है, सो दे विल रिमूव, fine, the soil will remove from there by winds and by the heavy flow of water. Okay, therefore soil erosion can be prevented by planting trees and checking indiscriminate cutting of trees. Yes, आप trees तो plant कर रहे हैं, but उसके साथ साथ you have to stop the cutting of trees, because cutting of trees से क्या होता है, deforestation, and deforestation ultimately leads to soil erosion. Fine class, proceed to the next question class, and next question is solve the following crossword puzzle with the clues given. Interesting question. I like to solve the puzzle. Hope you also like that. So have a look here. We are having the options across and down. You all know that कि क्रॉसवर्ड में across भी ऑप्शंस होते हैं और डाउन भी ऑप्शंस होते हैं, isn't it? Okay, we will read them carefully and try to fill here on the crossboard. Okay, first one is we are starting with the across. Fine class, and here we are having the second one. Plantation prevents it. हमने just अभी पढ़ा. So come here on to across. Here it is. Plantation से क्या हम prevent करते हैं? Soil erosion. So we will write here erosion. Okay? Erosion. Fine. Soil तो आ नहीं सकता. Word limits है हमारे पास. Let's read the next. Number 5 is there across. You should be banned to avoid soil pollution. We just read it out कि हमें किसको बैन कर देना चाहिए soil pollution को ख़त्म या कम करने के लिए, plastics and polythenes. So look at here, 5 across. अब लंबा word है, हमेशा ध्यान रखो how much words you are limits you had given, you have to fill according to it. A plastic is a small word, just try to fill it. Polythene. Okay, you write polythene. Fine class. Next one, types of soil. Type of soil used for making pottery. Yes, we know. We are using clay, isn't it? This is 6th one across. So write clay here. It's easy one. Next one is living organism in the soil. Yes, living organism in the soil. 7 is here, and we know many organisms live, many rodents, rabbit, moles, है ना? But just count down the boxes, and according to that you have to write down. And I hope here we can write earthworm. Earthworm. Wow. It's the correct one, I hope. Okay, read the downward options, beta. In desert soil, erosion occur through. Yes, we know. अब desert में बारिश तो होती ही नहीं है, तो पानी से तो erosion possible है ही नहीं. So in first we are having downward option. We can write it is done by wind. समझ में आया? Okay, move to the next one. Clay and loam are suitable for cereal like. Yes, इस तरह की जो मिट्टी है, clay और loam like जैसी मिट्टियाँ, ये किस तरह की फसल के लिए काम आती हैं? We know it is very much suitable for the wheat. So we will write here wheat. Wow, connection हो गया है ना? Here it is ending with E. Okay, move to the next one, beta. This type of soil can be hold very little water, and we know very little amount of water is hold by. सबसे कम water retaining capacity किसकी होती है? Sand की. तो we can write here sandy soil. It will come only sandy. Okay, fine. Move to the next one and the last one. The collective name of layers of soil. Yes, collectively all the layers of the soil, we call them soil profile. Just downward देखिए fifth number को P is already here. Profile, F-I-L-E here. So in this way this crossword puzzle completes here, and along with it question answers also complete. Students, write down all the question answers in your science notebook and do your work neat and clean and draw your diagrams properly. Very soon we will meet in another video of another chapter. Till then, take care everybody. Thank you.